Yo, what up? It's your boy Lone Wolf back at it again with your Fantasy Ballerz series, Season 8. We got a couple of off-season moves this year, so let's go ahead and take a look at the boys and see what teams they play for. Blake Miller signs a 1-year contract to stay with the Milwaukee Bucks. Joey Steele in his 3-year contract with the Chicago Bulls. Lorenzo in his last year of his contract with the Chicago Bulls. Eli Peterson still has 2 years left with the Hawaii Hanu. Tony Marrier still with the Kings with his 3-year contract. Derek is still with the New York Knicks. Matt decides to go back to the Vancouver Kodiaks with the 3-year $114 million deal to form a dynamic duo with Mirai. Perry is staying loyal to the Cincinnati Lions. Seth will sign a new 3-year deal worth $114 million to team up with Porzingis in Dallas. Jack will take his talents to Detroit as they give him a 3-year $114 million deal. Eric is in his last year with the St. Louis Sound. Josh is in the last year with the San Antonio Spurs. And Chris signs an extension for 3 years $114 million with the San Antonio Spurs. Joseph signing a 1-year $35 million contract to stay with the Supersonics. Jesus Martinez still in his 2-year deal with the Thunder. Kelrick in his last year with the Golden State Warriors. Vishal has 1 year left on his contract with the Golden State Warriors. And Carter staying loyal to the Washington Wizards. And there are the new teams for the new year. A couple of new faces on a couple of new teams. Now let's see if we have a couple of new faces in the All-Star team. Let's get it. The All-Star captains have been announced, and it's now time to pick teams. NBA All-Star Game 2027, Team Kyrie, Team Giannis. Let's see who our All-Stars are. And making it for the second time, first as a starter, Seth Gallegos. And for the reserves, Team Giannis selects Eli Peterson for his second time All-Star appearance. Matthew Sanchez with his 3rd All-Star appearance. And for the first time, Carter Stum will make the All-Star game. And for Team Kyrie, let's not forget about that team, as he picks Christian Martinez, who will make the All-Star team for the first time. And in the All-Star game, Team Giannis will take the victory. Christian Martinez playing for Team Kyrie will put up 13 points, 2 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 blocks. And for the winners, Team Giannis, Seth will put up 13 points, 6 rebounds, 13 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. Carter will put up 12 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal. Matt will put up 4 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Eli Peterson will put up 3 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists, and 1 steal. Congratulations to Chris, Seth, Carter, Matt, and Eli for making the All-Star team. Now it's time to sim to the end of the year and check out those awards and stats. And that wraps up the 2027 NBA season, and you see it right there, folks. Our first MVP ever. Eli Peterson dropping 20 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks. We did it, boys. We got an MVP of the league. The future is looking bright. Rookie of the year will go to Alfred Sloan with 15 points, 6 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. Sixth man of the year, Stan Logan with 14 points, 13 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1.5 blocks. Your defensive player of the year once again, Giannis Antetokounmpo with 32 points, 13 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Your most improved player goes to Sasa Jabanovic with 17 points, 12 rebounds, 2 assists, 1.5 steals, and 2 blocks. And your coach of the year, Jeremy Horsley. All NBA first team, you know the MVP has to be there, Eli Peterson. And joining him will be Seth Gallegos. All NBA second team, Carter Stum. Congratulations, sir. Alright, baby, now we're talking All-NBA third team for the first time, Christian Martinez. All defensive first team, you already know what the deal is. Derek Banks. And let's get started with these season stats. Blake Miller putting up 16 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals this season. Joey putting up 20 points, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks. Lorenzo improving a little bit to 15 points, 7 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1 steal. And the MVP putting up MVP numbers, you already know what it is. Eli Peterson. Tony with 13.5 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, and a half a block. Derek will finish with 15 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Matt will finish the year with 20.5 points, 9 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Perry will finish the year with 19 points, 11 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1.5 blocks. Seth will finish the year with 17.5 points, 12 rebounds, 10 assists, 1.5 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Looks like Jack is bumping up the points in Detroit, averaging 16.5 points, 12.5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.5 blocks. Eric this year putting up 11 points, 8 rebounds, 3.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and 1 block. Joshua putting up 12 points, 8.5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1.5 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Christian putting up 21 points, 6.5 rebounds, 9 assists, 1.5 steals this year. Joseph dropping 15 points, 11.5 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. The Juice Man will average 19 points, 7 rebounds, 6.5 assists, 2 steals. KP will finish the year with 13.5 points, 9 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and half a block. Vishal will end the year with 18 points, 10 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 1 steal, and 1 block. And Carter will finish the year with 21 points, 11.5 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and 1.5 blocks. And it's playoff time. Here is how your first round looks. In the West, we have the 1-seeded Kodiaks versus the 8-seeded Spurs. Matt versus Chris. You never know. I've seen an 8-seed take down a 1-seed before. Then we got Golden State with KP and Vishal taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. The Dallas Mavericks and their new duo of Seth and Kristaps will try to take down the Los Angeles Clippers. Tony and the Sacramento Kings make the 2-seed as they face the 7-seeded Phoenix Suns. And here we are in the East in another epic showdown. The MVP, Eli Peterson, going against Old Faithful Perry Nera and the Cincinnati Lions, making it for the first time in history. The 4-seeded Charlotte Hornets will go up against the 5th-seeded Orlando Magic. Oh boy, another goodie. Carter Stum and the Washington Wizards will go up against the defensive New York Knicks and their leader, defensive all-first team for the past 4 years, Derek Banks. And then to close it out, we got the 2-seeded Raptors against the 7-seeded Pelicans. Let's get to some playoff basketball. And I don't know what seemed to have happened here, but the 7-seeded Phoenix Suns have a 3-0 lead on Tony and the Sacramento Kings, and they're down right now, looking to get swept as Adebayo hits a layup. Tony trying to keep him alive, he hits a 3. And that's going to do it, folks. Sacramento will get swept in the first round. Sorry, Tony, your journey ends here. Washington up by 8. Derek guarding up Carter. Carter's going to take up a pull-up. Oh, baby, count it. Player of the game, Carter Stum. 26 points tonight. New York down by 10, looking for a chance here. Burke's going to take it up and jam it. Carter taking it all the way to the hole. Doesn't care. And that's going to do it, folks. New York will fall to the Washington Wizards in 6. Carter Stone will move on to the next round. Sorry, Derek. This is where your journey ends. And it looks like it's all over from here. Seth and the Mavericks down 10 in an elimination game. Let's see if the Clippers could keep this lead here. Inside pass to Douglas. Douglas gonna go for a layup and one. Kyrie taking it, mid-range jumper pull, yes. And that's gonna do it, folks. The Clippers will dribble out the clock here and advance to the next round. Sorry, Seth, you had a phenomenal year, but your journey will end here. Eli and the Hanu are leading the series 3-2, trying to eliminate the Lions here, but the Lions ain't going away. Gordon with the layup gets it. Hawaii with the 1-point lead. Your player of the game, Eli Peterson, with 21 points. Taylor's gonna take another jump shot. No good. And Hawaii will eliminate the Lions just like that. Taylor had 2 chances to win it and missing them both. The ball did not even touch Perry's hands. And Hawaii will move on to the next round. And that's gonna do it here, folks. Spurs try to make this a series, but in the end the Kodiaks were just too strong. Sorry Chris, sorry Josh, phenomenal years, but your journey will end here. And that's gonna do it, folks. Game 7 winner go home matchup. The Warriors will come out victorious, and we will see KP, Vishal, and Curry in the next round. And there you have it, folks. First round is a wrap. The Kodiaks will take care of the Spurs. The Warriors will come out victorious in Game 7. The Clippers take down Dallas in 6. Phoenix sweeps Sacramento. Hawaii will take down the Lions. Charlotte will sweep Orlando. Washington will beat New York in 6. And Toronto will beat the Pelicans in 5. Now here's your second round matchups. We have Matthew Sanchez and the Kodiaks going up against Golden State and their 3-headed dragon, KP, Steph, and Vishal. The Clippers will play the Suns. MVP-led Hawaii Hanu will take on the Charlotte Hornets. And Carter will try to defeat the Toronto Raptors to advance to the Eastern Conference Finals. Let's get to some action. Here in Game 5, Warriors trying to stay alive. Up 1 against the Kodiak. Chef Curry layup, no good. Boschnack coming down the lane, gonna dunk it, yes! Kodiaks go up by 1. Warriors hit a 3. Boschnack step back 3. Good! Vancouver up 1. Lead here, Camp layup, good. Curry for 3, no good! And Vancouver will advance to the next round. Sorry KP, sorry Vashal, but your journey ends here. And that's gonna do it, folks. I'm sorry, but the Toronto Raptors in the winner go home Game 7 will pull it out, sending Carter's thumb home. So sorry Carter, but your journey ends here. Hawaii down 2 in Game 7 to advance to the conference finals. Can the MVP, Eli Peterson, pull it out? They got a back door here. Good layup, tie game. He's taking it to the hole, floater, off. Offensive rebound, Dragic gets it. Gives it another, the same play again, layup. Tie game. Eli gets screened. He's taking the 3. No good, Eli with the rebound. He's gonna chunk a full court, no good, overtime. Eli and Hawaii are gonna have to work quick here. 3, long one, yes! They're gonna try to get a steal here. They get it! Perkins pulls for 3, yes sir! Down 1. There it is, a 3. No good! And that's gonna do it, folks. Hawaii will go down in Game 7. Sorry, Eli. What a great season. Our very first MVP. It was a tremendous year, but I'm sorry, your journey ends here. And here's your second round results. The Kodiaks will take care of Golden State in 5. Clippers will beat the Phoenix Suns in 6. Hawaii lose in overtime to the Charlotte Hornets in 7. and the Washington Wizards will fall in 7. And here are your conference finals matchup. We got one guy left, Matthew Sanchez on the Vancouver Kodiaks, as he will try to make another finals appearance against the LA Clippers. And on the East, we got Toronto versus Charlotte. Let's see what's going down. Here in Game 5, Matthew Sanchez and the Kodiaks facing eliminations as the Clippers lead 3-1 in the series. And there you have it, the Clippers with a great duo in Kyrie Irving and Jason Tatum. They're going to take out the Kodiaks here in 5. Good season to Matthew Sanchez. He tried his hardest, but I'm sorry, sir. The journey ends here. Matthew tried his hardest in Game 5, but it just wasn't enough, as the Vancouver Kodiaks will go down to the Clippers and Charlotte will defeat Toronto in 6. Sorry to say, none of the boys made it, but let's just see who won. And the Hornets win the finals in Game 7. Congratulations to the Hornets. Now let's go check out those playoff stats for the boys. Your MVP will average 17 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, 2 steals, and 1.5 blocks in the playoffs. Tony will drop 18.5 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals. Derek will go for 15.5 points, 10.5 rebounds, 7.5 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Matthew Sanchez, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals, will put up 22 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Perry in his first playoff run will put up 17 points, 11 rebounds, 7 assists, 1 steal, and 1.5 blocks. In the playoffs, Seth will put up 16.5 points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 1.5 steals, 2.5 blocks. This man averaged a triple-double. Josh in his first playoff action put up 13 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, and 2 blocks. Christian putting up 18 points, 7.5 rebounds, 8 assists, 1 steal. KP will put up 15 points, 11.5 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.5 steals, and 1 block. Vashal will put up 20 points, 9 rebounds, 4.5 assists, 2 steals, and 1 block. Carter Stum will put up 25 points, 12 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 2 steals, and 1.5 blocks. We tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it didn't even matter. Maybe next year someone will win a championship, maybe not. We shall see. Season 9 coming soon. Stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Lone Wolf out.